Healing after narcissistic abuse is messy and complex, and we know that. However, it can become messier by the mistakes that most of the survivors unintentionally make. And the number one mistake that most of the survivors make that keeps them stuck in this healing process is not going no contact fully. We'll talk about that in details in today's episode. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional, and today we are going to talk about the number one mistake that most survivors make and then wonder why they are not healing. Before we begin, make sure that you subscribe to this channel by pressing the subscribe button and push that bell icon to stay updated with every latest video. If you're watching this video or listening to the podcast on a different platform, make sure that you subscribe and follow as well. So let's get started. After narcissistic abuse, you have to do so much hard work because the destruction that you go through while being with a narcissist is so much so that it takes you months, if not years, to fully recover from such a destructive experience. And that is why you have to take care of every minute thing while you are on the journey of healing after narcissistic abuse. Because if you keep making unintentional mistakes and assume that you are healing, then it is an illusion. Then it's like again the gaslighting that you're doing to yourself. The number one mistake that people end up making is not going no contact fully. Because no contact is the number one step that you must take to just detoxify, to purge the narcissist's impact from your body, from your being. No contact is not just cutting off the communication, the verbal communication, or seeing them physically, but it also includes completely getting off their social media and stopping like stalking them, or stopping checking what they're up to and who they are with. No contact means full no contact. And I understand that no contact is not possible in all of the cases. However, what I am about to explain is applicable to both of the cases, whether you can go full no contact or you have to, maintain some kind of minimal contact. People tend to stalk the narcissist's social media. They just somehow keep gathering the information from other people just to know where the narcissist is and what they are up to, whether or not they have moved on with someone. They do not realize that doing so keeps them stuck in the narcissistic dynamic without, feeling it overtly. They are still feeding the narcissistic supply without the narcissist knowing that you are doing it. And in some cases they do, which is why they would shape the social media in such a way that for sure you would be feeling jealous. For sure you would be feeling unworthy, because they create an illusion to make it that way. So if you're making that one mistake, if you haven't fully cut them off, and if you haven't stopped stalking their social media, and if you're still checking what they're up to in their life, you have to stop doing that. Otherwise you would not be able to move on completely, because you would be still feeding the energy to this person. And if you keep feeding that energy, you are depriving yourself of the energy that you're giving away. And that's why the key is fully and completely going no contact. And in cases where you share a child with a narcissist, or they're your parent, where you cannot go full no contact, you have to do something called evolved contact or minimal contact, where you practice disengagement and detachment fully, where you just they are in your life just like an ordinary person, and a far away person who you are just in a relationship with out of the compulsion, and that is it. That is how it should be like. Because the more you feed them the energy, the more you try to get involved in their life, the more they will drain you directly or indirectly. I hope in today's episode I was able to help you understand the number one mistake people end up making and how it has an impact on their healing journey. If you found this video really helpful, make sure that you leave a comment below and ask questions if you have any related with the content that I shared here today, so that I can help you understand going no contact properly. I'll talk with you very soon. Till then, let the healing begin.